Hello guys, today we are diving into Midnight Mass. Now this series had me in a chokehold till the very end. It starts off a bit slow, but then trust me, it gets so good. So just chill with me for a bit and let's get into it. Okay, so the show kicks off with a gripping scene. Riley Flynn, visibly shaken, is handcuffed by the side of the road. He's just caused a fatal accident that killed a young girl while he was drunk driving. A judge sentences him to a fine and a minimum of 4 years in prison. Following this, we get a time jump. 4 years later, Riley's family, or mostly his mother, excitedly prepares for his return back home to their little town of Crockett Island. Meanwhile, a strange visitor arrives in town, carrying a large box from which we hear something unsettling, an eerie knock coming from inside it. We are then introduced to the town's inhabitants, starting with Riley's younger brother, Warren, and his friends as they head into an area known as the Aparts, an abandoned place famous for its wild cats. But things get a little weird when the cats start mewing aggressively, as if in distress, and Warren's flashlight catches a shadow moving swiftly in the dark. The group, however, just brush it off, with an unsettling feeling lingering in the air. I don't know why they always do this.
Dum.
Riley finally arrives home, but only his mom is present to welcome him. He notes the absence of both his brother and dad right away. Meanwhile, Miss Keene, a strict, deeply religious woman in the town, is looking for Monsignor Pruitt, the town's elderly priest who left for a pilgrimage and is supposed to return this day. We are also introduced to Erin Green, who is currently pregnant, about 20 weeks along. Riley and his mom walk through the town, talking about how the island isn't what it used to be. A lot of people have left and didn't even bother selling their homes.
They didn't even list. I don't think anyone's trying to sell anymore. They just left.
The entire town prepares for an approaching storm. Sheriff Hassan, the island's new sheriff, checks in with folks, where we notice Miss Keene's interruptions at every given opportunity.
It's Karen.
Later, Miss Keene visits Monsignor's house, thinking he's finally returned, but is instead met with a stranger. And so the next day at Mass, we meet Father Paul Hill, Monsignor Pruitt's replacement. We are told the old priest fell ill during his pilgrimage, but something about Father Paul simply feels off. After the service, he seems to already know a few people's names, which confuses a lot of people, including Riley. Later, Riley walks Erin home as they catch up. She used to be his teenage love before running away to New York. Now she's back. Both of them are. Hopefully something happens. Let's see. Okay, so that evening, Miss Keene questions Father Paul about why he wore a gold chasuble, which is usually reserved for major feast days.
It's just you're wearing a gold chasuble.
It's Karen.
Isn't that for feast days?
It's Karen.
Shouldn't it be green?
It's Karen.
He casually says he couldn't find the green one. Then we get a very sad scene where Riley opens up to Erin. Once a successful stockbroker in Chicago, he now feels completely aimless, lost, no job, no plans, no future. He's simply existing.
I have no money, no prospects. I just exist. Absolutely no purpose at all.
There you go. Ride out the storm tonight, and then tomorrow, we'll see what tomorrow's all about.
That night, as the storm rages, Riley sees a figure walking along the beach, one he's convinced is Monsignor Pruitt. Given the figure's outfit and gait, he runs after him, calling out, but the figure vanishes into the storm. The next morning, the beach is filled with dead cats, hundreds of them washed ashore. And that is just episode 1. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2. Bye!